welcome to this tutorial. Today I want to show you how you can connect your Zapier account to your Thrive dashboard, as well as show you an example of a workflow that you can create so that whenever someone signs up on a form from your website, you will receive a notification via Slack, for example. Now, of course, Zapier is a tool that will allow you to make a connection between various apps and services that you're using so that you can automate your work and save time and effort, of course. I've chosen to show you how to connect it to Slack, but of course, there are so many apps that you can use to create this connection. So I will first show you how to connect your Thrive dashboard to Zapier, then how you can create a workflow in Zapier, and lastly, how to connect the lead generation element to your account so that when someone signs up on your website using a form, you will receive that notification. We do have another tutorial that will show you how you can use Zapier alongside Thrive Ultimatum and how to create a more complex workflow, so please check that one out if you're interested in that automation as well. In order to get started, we're gonna have to access our WordPress admin dashboard, and from the left sidebar, click on Thrive Dashboard. This will open various features and settings, and you can scroll down to get to the API connections card and click on Manage Connections. As you might know by now, this is where you will be able to see all of your active connections, so everything that you've set up so far. And to add a new one, click on Add New Connection here and click on this field to select the app that you wish to connect. So of course, we're going to scroll down and look for Zapier and click on it. What's going to happen is that you're going to be shown the API key and the blog URL here, which you can copy now and paste them in a notepad, for example, because we're going to need them in a second when creating the workflow in Zapier. So once you copy both of these, you can go ahead and click on this connect button. In a few seconds, you will see that the connection is ready and you will be able to continue with the next steps of the setup. So what comes next is access the Zapier site and log into your account. So as you can see, I have logged in and now I'm going to start creating my Zap, and for that I'm going to click on Make a Zap here. First of all, you can name your Zap if you want by adding the desired name here. Then we're going to have to choose the start trigger, and this one will have to be Thrive Themes. So if you can find it in this list of recommended apps, you can start searching Thrive Themes in this search bar. So once we've found it, click on it. And then we're going to have to choose the trigger event, and for that click here on this field and choose the All Forms subscription option. Then click on Continue, and as you can see, we're going to have to sign in to Thrive Themes. You can simply click on this button and this will open the pop-up where we will have to add the API key and blog URL that we've previously copied. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Once you've added them, click on Yes, Continue. Then you will have to click on Continue again to move on to the next step, which is going to be to test your trigger and see if the account has been successfully connected. Click on Test Trigger to do that. So everything went fine, we can click on Continue to move on to the action to be performed when someone signs up. So as I said, I want to create a connection to my Slack account. So this way, when someone signs up using a lead generation element or a contact form element from my website, I will receive a notification via Slack. So I'm gonna look for the Slack app here, and when I find it, I'm gonna click on it. Then you will have to choose the action that should happen in Slack. So if you click on this field, you're gonna be able to see multiple actions here, and I want to choose the Send Direct Message one. I'm going to click on Continue, and then I will have to sign in to my Slack account, of course. This pop-up will open, and I'm going to go ahead and add my workspace and then click on Continue. Then you're required to log into your Slack account, so I will do that and click on Sign In. And then you can scroll down and allow access, like so. I have successfully signed in here. I'm going to click on Continue. So now you will have to customize the message that will be set on Slack. Of course, there are various options and fields that you can complete here. So you can choose whether you want to send a multi-message, you can choose the to username, the text, if you want it to be sent as a bot, and all of that. So for the username, I'm going to go ahead and choose myself. And then I'm going to customize the message that I want to be sent. If you click on the message text field, you will see that you will actually be able to insert data on your message. So I'm going to first of all write a message. And then I will also add the name, email, and phone of the person that filled in my form. So this way the message in Slack will contain this text that I've just added as well as the user information. Then I will choose to send it as a bot and add a bot name. This is just a random name. You can choose the icon if you want to include a link to this app and attach images and so on. You can also schedule the message to be sent. For now, I'm gonna leave it as it is and click on continue. Lastly, you will of course have to test the message, and if everything works fine, you can go ahead and turn on the Zap. This way the workflow or automation is active. So what's left to do now is to access a page or post from our website where we want to place the form to be used by the users and to connect it to our Zapier account. I'm gonna open a page using Thrive Architect. So this is the page where I want the users to sign up, and I will add a lead generation element to it. You can also add a contact form element and the setup will be pretty much the same. So I'm gonna look for the lead generation element and simply drag and drop it here where I want it placed, and then I will choose a template for my element. If you need more information on how to set up the lead generation element, I'm gonna leave the tutorial linked in the top right corner of this video. So please check that one out if you have questions about setting up this element. But to quickly show you how to connect it to Zapier, what you're gonna have to do is click on Add Connection here, click on the Choose Connection field, and from the list of active connections, click on Zapier. You will then be able to also add text if you wish, but I'm not interested in this at the moment, and I'm gonna simply click on Apply. What I want to do here is also add a phone field to the lead generation element because, as you've seen before in the Zapier account, when creating the Zapier automation, I've also chosen that I want the phone of the users to be included in the Slack notification. And that means that I was going to ask my users to also leave their phone number when completing the form. So for that, I'm going to click on Add New here to add a new field. In the field type section, I'm going to choose phone. I'm going to also add a placeholder here and make the field required, and then click on Apply. I'm simply going to save everything by clicking on the green Save Work button, and I am all finished with the setup. Now let's test it out and see what happens. So I'm going to hit sign up and I'm going to open my Slack app. So if we take a look at the conversation with Slackbot, we're gonna see two messages here. The first one is going to be the test that we've performed after connecting our Zapier account. So as you can see, this was automatically sent just to test everything and see that everything works fine. And then this one is the message that I received after I've completed the form using my information. So we can see that each time someone signs up using the form that we've connected to Zapier, I will receive this notification in Slack. So as I said, this was just an example and just one of the many possibilities you have while using Thrive Themes alongside Zapier. You can, for example, create a connection and integrate a lead generation element or a contact form element with MailChimp or with Google Sheets, and this way the user information that they fill in the forms when they sign in or sign up to your website can be added to MailChimp or Google Sheets and so on. So this really depends on what you want to achieve while creating this connection. Now, I really hope this tutorial helped you understand how to get started with Zapier alongside Thrive Themes, and the example helped you understand how to create a basic automation in Zapier. As I said previously, please check out the other tutorial we've created about Thrive Themes and Zapier, which is a bit more complex when it comes to the Zapier automation and what the end result is going to be. Also, our knowledge base and tutorial pages are always available for you to check out if you need more information about setting up various features in Thrive Themes.